me just have a look at something real quick. Check everything's rolling. Everything's rolling. Ugh. Streaming on 3 platforms. Something a bit different. Okay. Edit this. Like that. Description. Ba da ba da ba da ba da da. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Copy that. Like so. And paste. Cool. Save. Just double check everything. Cool, that's sorted. Okay. Pop out. Like so. Like so. Cool. Don't like that. Cool. Alrighty. And then have this. Cool. Alright, we're ready to rock. Just change that to that. And that to this. Alright, chat, we're officially back. It's going to be a shorter stream. We've got shit to react to. And then, yeah, we're going to end it here. I'll be live on Saturday after this. I'm going away for a few days. Doing some personal stuff. So, yeah. I'll just notify everyone on the socials, and then we'll get into it. Alrighty. Copy that. Bang. That. Bang. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Everything's posted on everything, like so. Job done. Yada da 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 da. Alright. Let's quickly get into this. We've got to go. Action station chat. Action stations. Alright. Let's react to. Let's get rid of that. Alrighty. The LA protests are still happening. Let's react to this real quick. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Holy crap. It is like the Purge, man. It is like the Purge. Bro, look at this. For illegals to go back to their country. Insanity. What happened to borders? What happened to sovereign land? Like crazy, bro. Crazy, chat. Fireworks versus cops. What is this? Crazy, bro. Look at this! Absolute insanity, man. This is the thing. We have borders. There's ways to go about getting into a country. You must immigrate legally. Not illegally. Legally. But yet, for some weird reason, society just think it's okay to just rebel, go against the grain, and do some illegal stuff. Crazy. I feel sorry for the people in LA. What about all the businesses that are getting tarnished right now? The looting, the damage, the destruction. For what? People that don't belong in a country are trying to fight to stay, and citizens of that country are trying to keep the illegals in. What's the matter with you? Do you not understand the privilege in your home? Do you not care about that? Do you not care about your country? Like, this is crazy. You allowing these people to stay in this destruction and chaos to continue. You do not love your country. You do not care about your country. You being a citizen doesn't matter. You don't care about citizenship. It's that simple. It's insanity. The poor people of LA, that's who I feel sorry for the people of LA, the citizens, have to go through all this. And once all the damages and that have been done and this is all over, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to those businesses? Where's the support going to come from? It's ridiculous. If you are illegal, you should not be in that country. Plain and simple. You should not be there. Go the legal route like everyone else. What gives you the right to do that? Get the fuck out. Leave. Like, it's insanity. And the people that are supporting this, the people that are protesting for illegals to stay, you are a hater and you do not love your country. Plain and simple. You do not have patriotism. You do not love your country. You do not love your neighbor. Nothing. Crazy. How you doing half asleep? Insanity. Just wanted to touch on that. This was another part. Australian TV reporter Lauren Tomasi was shot by LAPD with rubber bullets while covering the protests in LA. This is crazy, bro.
Lots of protesters moving them on through the heart of LA.
Oh, far out, man. Damn. That's cooked. I mean, why was she that close, though? Like, what are you doing? Why did they shoot her? Was she out of the zone? Like, did they shoot the other people? Hold up, let's rewind this. They built like a barricade. Like, they built full, like, They cut these people off, right? And you see these people standing in the middle of the road. Why would you shoot someone with a camera and a mic? Yes, you shouldn't have been there, Miss Reporter. But at the same time, why? Why did this happen?
You just shut the fuck up.
That is crazy, bro. That's crazy. Camera pans over and the cop insta lights her up. She hasn't got a press vest, to be honest, but still it's still not rocket science to see she's a journo. That's what I mean. She has a mic and a camera. She's standing to show the whole thing. And she's away from them. She's not in direct traffic. Like, what the fuck? This is what ramps up the protest. This is what gives it more hearsay. This gives it more power now. Because now what's going to happen is there's going to be people, right? There's going to be people that are going to take this as a Trojan horse and use it to their advantage to do more destruction and chaos. This now puts instability. This now removes trust. It's terrible. This is a terrible look for the authorities of LA. Crazy. Duke Dennis and India Love were all over each other at the AMP pool party. I'm going to speak about this. For real, yeah, facts. Okay. Duke Dennis and India Love were all over each other at the AMP pool party. India Love is just a hustler trying to make money and using these parasocials, these gooners to her advantage to make a buck. Plain and simple. DDG and Duke Dennis both have a mutual agreement going on to obviously allow themselves to funnel content and to use this woman for content. Ah, my beautiful beau, how are you? How you doing, Jimmy? Up the Roosters, brother. How you doing, man? How you doing? W Jimmy W half asleep, man. How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? But yeah, Duke and DDG are using India Love to their advantage to make content, to make bread, to engage, farm both the parasocials, the gooners, and just your losers of society and the losers that are watching the streams. She's very smart. She's making a mutual benefit off them both. This isn't real, but yet a lot of people believe that this is all real. They're both at the same party doing freaky shit with her on a stream. What do you think? Do you think that the camera was just randomly there? Or do you think someone's filming the camera and places the camera? There's train of thought. There's planning into content creation. It is all a facade. DDG and India Love don't love each other. They're not real love. They're not real relationships. Same with Duke Dennis. They've done a mutual agreement, just what Lacey and Darla did, to farm off you parasocial gooner losers. That's all that they're doing. They're smart. Credit to all three of them. But whoever's so invested into this whole situation and thinks this is real, you are dumb in the head. You are dumb. I'm great. Recently just started my journey with God. God bless you, man. Jesus is king. God bless you. But yeah, for you to just think that this is real, bro, you're a sucker and you deserve to lose. You deserve to get played by this facade. This is like one of the best ways for streamers to make money is to get some chick and make a fake relationship and farm off it. I would never do that because I think it's just fucked up. I think that it's just messed up. But hey, some people like to go on demon time and make a buck how they want to make a buck. You know?
Hi, Mr. Dennis. I miss you. I miss you, yeah.
I miss you. We're so fake, and it's not like she realizes that there's a camera behind her. But you guys are all so dumb.
Enjoy yourself. Hey, I'm gonna see you in a minute. We gonna find each other.
Like, you don't, like, bro, this is fucking crazy. This isn't a protest. I already reacted to that real imagery. Make sure to drop a follow. Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you. God dang plebs. Yeah, facts. But look at this, bro. Farming for gooners, bro. I don't even want to even show anymore. It's just that, like, ooh, brother, ooh. Disgusting. Anyway. DDG begs fans to stop being so parasocial. You'll make shit weird, y'all girls not even want to collab with me. Yeah, well, I don't believe that. I believe he's just playing into that. But, you know, people want to watch this. For chicks to take it personal, highly doubt it. Like, the proper industry ones, like India Love, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Bro, don't worry about what's going on in my real life or anybody else's real life outside of the camera, bro. That's for other people. You feel me? That's for personal consumption, if I'm making sense. Cause y'all not defending me, bro. Y'all getting a little. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all not being player at all. Y'all haven't been player for a little minute. It's been like a solid month of non-playerness. Y'all tell me I gotta be in P mode. That's what y'all need to be in, bro. Like, y'all going out y'all way and y'all like bringing up certain shit to like that's really like negative, bro. Y'all saying ironic, bro. You think I give a fuck about her dancing on? I don't, bro. Like, it's not that deep. Y'all make it so deep. You feel me?
Facts.
But I play into it because this is what y'all want me to watch. I ask y'all what y'all want me to watch. Y'all want me to watch this. I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me?
Facts.
And then I watch the shit. You look crazy, DDG. Remember? I'm like, bro,
it's not as deep as what people think it is. People think the internet is real life. It really isn't. Doesn't he hit women? No, bro. I don't know if you've been paying attention lately, but he's actually taken. Okay, I'll show you. Rather than just explaining it to you, I will also show you. DDG. Hailey Bailey? Is it Hailey Bailey? We'll just go Hailey. It's easier. Hold up. Yeah, this was crazy. In text message between DDG and Hailey, DDG says he was generally scared for his life when he was around Hailey. Pay for DDG. Yeah, she threatened to GDA, like kill GDA their son. Like this stuff, I don't know if you've seen the leaks, but it's been pretty bad. Like, look at this stuff. Breaking news, Hailey Bailey sent toxic and manipulative threats to DDG to try and get him to stay. This is what I mean. Is he really the abusive one, or is she the abusive one, bro? Like, there was a whole, let's go Fear Buck. I haven't been following this too much, so don't hold it on me. Fear Buck DDG. Let's have a look. DDG says he's been fighting for months to see his son. We've already noticed about... Here we go. Submitted images as court as evidence for Hailey Bailey threatening suicide in GDA and attempting to control him in GDA. Look at all this. Let's read this. This is proof. You leave me hanging as a mother. Your son... You don't step up when I need you to. I'm begging you. I found out you slept with Lala in Mexico. I'm going to kill... I don't know. What did you say? Okay, you clearly said something... Some random. But yeah, I'm going to kill myself in GDA tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him and let her be his mum. Like, bro, you think DDG is the abusive one, bro? This completely changed the narrative, man. And again, it's like, he doesn't have his kid, right? And, yeah, he can't see his kid. Does this seem like a stable woman? Does this seem like a woman that should be with the kid? It's crazy. But people, and this is the thing, the damage this has done to DDG's name is like, it's unmatched. Like, the DDG situation's crazy because clearly these messages prove that DDG is not the abusive one, right? Things could change, more things could unravel, but from this context of all these messages as used as evidence, clearly states that she is nowhere near this angel that the public perceives her to be, while DDG's name has just been ran through the mud for the past month. No, but she was, and he didn't do anything about it. She was what? She was what? This is what I mean, though. Like, this is terrible. Like, a chick can do all this, threaten all this, do damage, did some stuff to the child and then turn around and then just say he's an abusive guy. He did anything about it with the kid? He can't. She took the rights away months and months before when this was all going on. He couldn't even have him on stream. Nothing. He barely saw her. He saw the kid in visits. Now he can't even see the kid. What are you talking about? He didn't do anything about it. He can't. What do you want him to do? He can't do anything. And this is the thing, when, as a man in 2025, if a woman wants to take your children away, take half your shit, and run your name in the mud, they can do it, whether you're a good person or not. That's the power that they have. There's some good women out there. You need to be very particular who you choose as a guy. That's what you need to be. DDG chose wrong. That's on him. I bet he regrets it. But you can't go back. And there's an innocent child in this situation that can't see his dad and is around this unstable person. Okay? Like, this is crazy. There's real life. There's an innocent life that didn't choose to be in this world and that now has to go be a part of all this. AKA Halo, the child. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Regardless of DGG being innocent and Haley being innocent or one being guilty or the other guilty, the fact is that the child has to go for all this now and doesn't have a father there. Like, that is damaging. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Formal. Or Former. But yeah, it's like, bro, like, fuck. You know? I don't know if you know what you're talking about, man. I don't know if you know what you're talking about. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Child will be okay. They'll figure it out. I mean, it's not my child, bro, but I'm just saying, like, an innocent kid has to go through all this. Is kind of messed up. You got to understand, these messages foretell things that are happening. Like, this is the nature of an abusive person, right? A manipulative, Knievel, narcissistic person. So for her to send all this, what is she doing physically? What's going on with the child with all that? You think she's going to be a loving mother while this is all happening? You know? That's what happens with divorces, right? With divorces and breakups and stuff when you have a child, the child is the one that's impacted the most. The parent, the adult can leave and start a new life, but the child is still a part of that old life. It still has the mum and the father that is still the bridge in between them and still has to deal with all the pros and all the cons. And when you have a broken family, the child then ends up with the majority of the broken heart. Because they were built as the glue, they were made in that relationship of what it was, good or bad. And when it breaks, they are what's left. They are a reminder. That's the truth. The child will feel guilt and stuff, you know? It's fucked up. It's a fucked up... That's why divorces are so damaging, bro, to children. It's terrible. To sit there and go, oh, it'll be okay, it doesn't matter. Whatever, bro. You come in the stream and you're making out that DDG is a bad person, this and the other. You don't know him. I don't know him. But get the facts straight, too. Choosing a chick's side when she's just as bad, or if not worse, is crazy. I mean, we don't know, we're just assuming. Plus, the kid doesn't even have a conscience to know what's going on. Kids are very impressionable, bro. Why do you think trauma, when you have trauma as a child, traumatic things happen, they stick with you, they make who you are. When you're as a child, that is the makeup of the adult you're going to become. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter, it doesn't have a conscience. How old are you? Do you even know? Do you even know about life? And just assuming, I just showed you text messages that he uses court. He put it in court. This is evidence. This isn't assumptions, that's evidence. Out of here, coming here fucking saying, oh, doesn't he hit women? Like that, just such a low IQ person. When you say shit like that. You've come in here half loaded with, like, half cocked, I should say. You said what she's doing physically to the baby. She's threatened to hurt the child, like that. That's in the messages. You're not, the thing is, real imaginary. The issue is that you're not constructing your argument. You're just saying random shit. You're saying, I hit women, and you said she's physically the baby, but you're not speaking properly. Construct your argument. What are you even arguing about? Because you came in here making out DDG's a bad person, and now you're saying we're making assumptions and we don't know him and we don't know what's going on, this, that, and the other. How can you come in here and make such a damaging statement to a person's reputation and then backpedal and say you don't know enough? That's crazy to me. That's why I don't talk about it, because I don't know enough. But I know enough to the point where to disprove what your statement, but I don't know enough to just put my whole life on it. But he does hit women. How do you know? How do you know? Do you know him? Were you there? You don't know. That's an accusation. She hasn't provided proof. That's the difference between men and women, right? A woman can make an accusation in court or to a police officer or whatever, and a guy can get arrested off that, go and run through court, has to defend himself, pay lawyers, and after all that's happened, the woman can backtrack and say, he didn't do it. And he's still fucked. It doesn't matter. That's the hypocrisy. That is the double standards of society today. She did. She did what? You're saying, but he does hit women. She did. You're not speaking properly, bro. This is why I think you're low IQ. Because you're not constructing yourself properly. We're going around in circles. This isn't constructive at all. We're going on tangents about nonsense. The facts are, Haley is gone after DDG for making out that he's a so-called wife beater with accusations, not proof. And then DDG has now provided proof of abusive behavior and abusive actions to the child and blah, blah, blah via text messages and whatever else is getting disclosed in court. That's it. That's all we know. Now, if you think a DDG is a really, really bad human, then that's your opinion. But the facts are the facts. You know? I personally think DDG, if you want my personal opinion of what I can see, I personally think DDG isn't like that. I personally think DDG is not a wife beater. I don't think he's like that. That's my opinion. I'm literally answering your question, but you keep losing your train of thought. I said she did provide proof. What was the proof? How about instead of saying, she provided proof, what's the proof? What did she say? Provide context. Don't just make accusations. You're still making accusations. You haven't provided proof of her saying that or her doing that. It's just all hearsay, bro. I've just given you... She posted it. Posted what? Images? What? This is such a fucking waste of time, bro. We're spending a whole segment on this. I'm trying to find it now. Images. Chip tooth and bruises. I can't find it, so maybe she removed it. I don't know. I can't find it. I'm searching right now as we speak, and I cannot find it. Is that it? Oh, that's the cut mark. That's where she cut his finger. So he's provided proof of that too. Forgot about that one as well. Images of DDG beating her. Just popping up with DDG with the thumb. He copped it. What are you going to say about that? Real imaginary? Because guess what? Right now, bro, even if there's a chip tooth. Okay, let's say there's a chip tooth in that, like what you're saying, which I can't find, but that's fine. Right? Let's say that. Let's say all that's happening. DDG has provided equal, if not more, proof of her abusing him. So it sort of cancels itself out. So if you were actually a high IQ person, you would understand that maybe you should sit this out and wait it out and see what happens. But no, you come in here and you just throw a man's name under the like through the mud, making out that he's some type of beater when you've had equal, in your worldview, equal abuse from both sides. Like, what the fuck? Why don't you call her an abuser? Why don't you call her a narcissist? Where's the equal treatment? I think you're some type of low IQ person that just likes to tear people down, bro. That's what I think this is. Because it's just terrible. No, they're both wrong and he beats women. Okay. Again, I disagree with the beats women part, but you're entitled to your opinion. But if they're both wrong, why couldn't you say Hailey Bailey is abusive and DDG hits women? Why couldn't you say that? Why are you in here just fucking making one accusation to DDG? Why? Why are you going to tarnish one man's name but not her? This is the dumb part about it all, bro. This is the low IQ part. Anyway, we're moving on, bro. We're moving on. Agree to disagree. Now, my boy, because you said he's not and he is. We're going around in circles, bro. You can have your opinion, I'll have mine. How about that? You're not listening to my argument. You're just going around in circles. What's the point? You don't agree with me? That's fine. We'll move on. Alrighty. My boy Trey got his moment with DDG. Let's react to it.
As fuck. Like shit. Who is that? Yo, yo, fuck the emojis. Your mic down your throat. What the fuck? Bro, you good. Hey, you stand out. You. Someone that did baby. I shoot a chopper over here.
Hey, what's good? How you doing?
100 round chopper go with LT.
I didn't say that, bro.
You ugly.
Doesn't it look like I was saying some shit like that? No, does it look like I say some shit like that?
I just gotta give you some real nigga advice. Hold on,
Circle that, baby. Concentrate.
Oh my god, this nigga uglier, bro.
That's DDG's brother, Derek.
You the ugliest nigga I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, this nigga.
No, this nigga.
Who, me?
Yes, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
You from Memphis or something like that, ain't you?
Nah, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but you old as fuck.
You said $5 in your hand, bro.
Man, this is $700. I drop this shit on your fucking head, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth, bitch. And you think cause you beat up on you think cause you super you think cause you took a nigga to Suplex City the other day, you like this? Get your pussy ass up, son.
Bro. Good on Trey, bro. I think he got banned for 14 days. He got banned after that. Unfortunately. Alright, let's react to this.
$1,000 fucking. All you gotta do every week is drop a thumbs up on the video and then send me proof. Bohemian Grove Illuminati party set up. We're gonna tell him that you're Beyonce's second cousin.
Is there any possibility of...
Bang. We got this girl, Mel. Let's see if she answers.
Wait.
Let's go, Mel.
Isn't that his brother that got mad at Doodoo G? Isn't that his brother that got mad at DDG? I don't know. The Trey's not related to DDG. Trey just rage baited DDG and got pretty viral. That's what happened. I know Trey really well. I've done interviews with him and shit. He's a good guy. I know Trey pretty well. He's a good guy. He fought Canelo Joseph in a boxing match a couple years ago.
This is the first female winner. You won.
Oh my god, I'm fucking shaking right now. That's fucking crazy. Thank you so much.
And you're the first girl to win 10K.
Oh my god. I'm legit fucking fucking shaking. Like, I was about to go to bed and shut my fucking phone off. I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll win this. Like, I'm gonna stay up like 2 more minutes.
Damn. See, you gotta be waiting on your phone too. She replied right away. Congratulations. What do you gotta say to the audience before the video starts?
I don't know, it's the best fucking day of my life. Thank you so fucking much.
Drop a thumbs up.
Yo, I just want to say too, regardless of me and you agreeing and disagreeing about the whole DDG thing, I appreciate you coming in and watching the stream regardless, alright? Just wanted to let you know that. I don't hold people against different opinions, you know what I mean? I appreciate you. Will you have the debate or not? Debate about what? Who are you? That's wrong. Who are you? I don't even know who this name is. Who are you, bro?
Up on the video and send me proof. Let's get into the video. We have an entire fake Bohemian Grove Illuminati party set up. We're gonna tell him that you're Beyonce's second cousin.
Is there any possibility of maybe having our lives ended?
Anything's possible. I don't want to lie to you, Dan.
I'm not mad at you or anything. I'm just here to watch and chat. I bet, bro. If you want to join the community, you're more than welcome to. The Discord link's above. I appreciate you coming in. If you just want to lurk and just chill, you're more than welcome to, bro. I have no hate or nothing. I like having conversations. I think it's good to have a debate and to agree and disagree on topics, you know. I think it's important. You know. I agree with it a lot. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you having a different opinion.
We are about to get in to an Illuminati party, and we're gonna expose these motherfuckers.
Why don't you believe in evolution when head lice evolved 20% thicker skin over the past 30 years and evolved partial resistance to shampoos? I'm the guy who made that comment. I don't know who you are. Why don't I believe in evolution? I've been in this argument before. There was a guy called Wix. I debated with him months ago about it, and he ran away, and he really got, like, kerfuffled and upset, and he disappeared. So I don't know if that's you. But, basically why I don't believe in evolution is because for something to evolve, evolution must continuously happen, right? So if you have a, okay, let's go with the whole apes thing. If you have a monkey, we're supposed to be evolved from monkeys. Why do we still have monkeys? Why haven't they evolved to us? It doesn't make sense. We always existed how we are, and we were separate species from each other. That's where you lose the whole argument with evolution. Because for a monkey to exist and to evolve to us and us to evolve from a monkey must constantly evolve. It doesn't. It stays the same in a fucking zoo or in the Amazon. Does not change, never changes. Doesn't matter if there's fucking different amount of oxygen in the air, it still stays as a fucking monkey. That's why I don't believe in evolution. I think it's fucking bullshit. I think we existed, and I think other fucking animals and shit existed at the exact same time. That's what I believe. Maybe those are inbred monkeys. Nah, I don't know. Nah, it's just dumb. It's just like the whole argument with evolution is dumb. We existed, they existed. Plain and simple. Now, do I believe we adapt? Of course. Of course we adapt to climate and these sorts of things. That's why certain things, like you said, with the whole lice and shit like that, I do believe that there's adaptations, of course. But to say that flat now we evolved from monkeys is just retarded. Just retarded.
Global pandemic, mass lockdowns.
Damn, bro.
I always catch my wife, like, masturbating to Republican political analysts.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Okay, put the camera down, put the camera down.
Where did we come from? Like every first human, we came from Adam and Eve. Obviously, there was 2 humans that existed that created us. It's quite plain and simple. The Bible talks about that. The oldest thing that's ever to live is a tree. That only goes back, I think, a few hundred years or 1,000 years. When they talk about the earth being thousands of years old is false. History is a lie. What you've been told in school is a fucking lie. Where'd they come from? God! Brother, God! That's where they came from. God. because they have branched over to other species, eventually also apes, not monkeys. We are all apes by definition. Why have apes? We're supposed to be related to chimpanzees, right? Why have chimpanzees not turned into humans? They can't, because it's a facade. It's bullshit. Better yet, I'll even put the further argument. The intermittent species, the species in the middle, that went from the middle species, whatever the fuck the term is. Where did they go? If humans are supposed to keep evolving from them, where did they go? Where the fuck did they go? Why is a chimpanzee not evolving from that? It's bullshit. Humans have always existed as they are. They are what they are. That's the lie, bro. Just spawning from thin air. The kill shot when it comes to science is what happened before the Big Bang, guys. None of you guys can answer that question. The only thing that can answer the question is Bible and God. That's it. That's it. How did the Big Bang happened? How did it get created? No one can answer the question. There is no definitive answers, just theories. The Bible fixes that. Follow God, not science. And another thing too, just so you guys know, what did science do for us for the past couple years? Remember that. Remember that. What they lied to you about in science. For example, let's say that there's a species, there are millions of species. Some of them go into environments, different threats, different food sources. They evolve into different species. You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. You're going on tangents about other shit. Where did those middle species go? They just disappeared. Where'd they go? You went from chimpanzee to that species to us. Where's the middle species at? Where's those fucking apes? The whatever they're called. Where did they go? Where did they go? You want to talk about spawning? Where did they go? You can't answer it, because it's a lie. It's fucking bullshit. And that's wrong. I know you're Wix. It's good to see you. I'm not stupid. Because that debate was months ago on a random ass stream. There's no way you're a lurker that just just flukishly found me and wanted to debate me about this. You're Wix. I know who you are. You can just be honest with me instead of questioning me in a comment section. I couldn't tell you, literally no one can tell you what happened. Because it's a lie! It's a fucking lie! I did, you're the one changing topics. They went extinct, we have fossils of them. Oh my god. Again, I don't know who Wix is, again with the gaslighting. Whatever, man, we're going around in circles. We're going around in circles. We're not going anywhere. You haven't answered my question. You're just going on tangents about fossils and just random shit. Where did they go? Because if humans and monkeys and all these apes are supposed to keep evolving, we should have those middle species. There's no actual proper proof or evidence of them. The fossil thing is bullshit because fossils aren't even fucking real. When you go down the rabbit hole of that. The museum that's supposed to have the original dinosaur bones are fucking replicas. They're not even the real thing. And coincidentally, all the bones that have been found around the world have only been found in specific places. If you do your own research of how they moved from the bones to the museums and where they scientifically proved all these bones, they all come out of the similar same places they always do. So just remember that. It's all bullshit. Everything you've been taught in school is a fucking lie. It's a lie. Evolution is a lie. Dinosaurs are a lie. It's all a fucking lie. Space is a lie. You think dinosaurs are real? Oh my god. The Earth has only been around for a few thousand years, bro. Google it. You can Google it yourself. What is the oldest thing on Earth? And it's a tree, which they could scientifically, I don't know how, with some type of technology, they could scientifically prove that it's only a few thousand years. I think it's only like 2,000 years old, or not even that, a few hundred years. I think it's like 453 years or something. It's like some crazy amount of fucking just fuckery. How they say how old the Earth is just retarded. It's just dumb. Yes, I can answer 100 questions, so ask me one question, I'll answer. Fossils are fake, that's a conspiracy theory. Here we go, now you're calling me a conspiracy theorist. Crazy. Space is real, what do you mean by that? The firmament, bro. The firmament. That's what I believe in, bro. Not space. Look, you can look it up, bro. Look at Operation Fishbowl. Look into that. You want me to disprove space and the moon landing? I could do it right now. if you want me to. You know, I'll dedicate it this Saturday. Australian Sydney time. This time on Saturday, this Saturday. I am down. Everyone join the Discord community. That's wrong and real and that's wrong. Join the Discord community. Remind me, and I'll be ready for this debate. I can debate space. I'm happy to do it. I am happy to debate space. How we never went to the fucking moon. I could debate that 1,000 times over. I'll just start with, we'll keep it simple so we don't go on tangents and do this so we can keep it within the constitutional of the debate. I'm willing to debate the moon landing off the bat. If the universe is only 1,000 years old, why does light from galaxies billions of light years away reach us? Oh my god. Bro. You seriously believe that? Do you also think the Earth is flat? Speak to a pilot, bro. Speak to a pilot. They'll tell you. They'll tell you what the Earth is. The terminology that they use to measure where they fly is in a flat format. It's in a flat Earth, you could say, in your terminology, flat Earth format. I forgot what they use in the measurement. But how they measure where they fly, the compass, and how they, the aerodynamics of it all when they fly, is used in a terminology of flat Earth. Moon landing could probably be fake. I'm 50-50 about it, where you're about to lose all hope in it when I prove it. I'll prove the moon landing. Hey, wrong. That's wrong. Do you believe in the moon landing, bro? Do you want to get iced on that? Do you believe in the moon landing? Oh my god, you believe the Earth is fat? Crazy. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. What, because I have a different opinion, you call me a conspiracy theorist? I have my proof. I can prove... What I'll do the moon landing. See, that's wrong is going to run away. As soon as I say I'll debate the moon landing, he'll run away. He'll run away. He will disappear forever again. Wix will disappear. Do you want me to prove how the moon landing's wrong? And slowly but surely, I'll with my own research on the other topics, I'll prove you more and more wrong again. Because I'm happy to do that. I'll start with the moon landing. You want me to prove the moon landing's wrong? Because I'm not going to dedicate a whole stream that I've got segments on to your arrogant comments. I'll do my own time. I'll answer that, but I want to ask a question. Ask a question, bro. Again, you're entitled to your own opinion, but I'll prove my own worldview to the day I die. I can prove the Earth is flat as well. I can do that, but I'm not doing it today. I will prove it in another stream with more research and more dedicated time. Just off the cuff of some fucking schizo person on my YouTube comments. It's just not feasible for me to go through a whole derail. Did he just say the Earth is flat? I do believe the Earth is flat, yes. He's writing me a whole essay, fucking university. Just evolution. Oh my god. We've already gone around in circles. I've already dropped the topic. It's done. You would disagree to what I disagree. We both disagree. We're just going around in circles. We are not going to provide any sort of solution for each other. We have hit a point where neither of us can agree on each other's topics. Let's just move forward. This is just wasting time. Brother, no, come on now. With Earth, I'll prove all this. No fancy words necessary over the time span of 4 billion years. Small changes turn on the large changes. Oh my god, you can't answer a basic question. I've already answered your questions and disproved it. I've already done that. You're Wix. I know who you are, Wix. I know you. You were on my stream a couple months ago. You acted like you don't know me. So you could come around with this whole, like, new person so you can start a topic again so you can try this tactic of ambushing me. I know who you are. I did a fucking 2-hour stream with you arguing about this. 2 hours. I'm not doing that again. 2 hours, bro. I did it for 2 hours and we got nowhere. The only thing that changed was 50% of my community agree with me, and then like 20% of you in my community was like intrigued by your opinion, and then the rest was just like didn't give a fuck and wanted to move on. Like, it's just like, if you want me to answer the moonlighting and stuff, join the Discord and do that. Dude's just saying, you're Wix, you're Wix. I know who you are, bro. I went through your fucking, you know what's funny too? You keep changing your name. I could go through all the comments that you made through the history of my YouTube channel, and I tracked it down. You used to be Wix. At the end of the name, you had Wix at the end of it. LeBron and all that would know who you are. If I said, oh, this is Wix, they would know who you are too. You're from the YouTube community. How you doing, Cookie? Brother, no, bro, come on now. Bro, again, I'll do this another time, man. I gotta do stuff. I'm not dedicating a whole stream to this shit. You ain't even debating me, lol. We'll get on a Discord call. Actually make it proper content. Make it feasible. If you want to debate a topic, get on a fucking Discord call with me. I'm not doing this where I'm answering... I'm happy to answer questions and have a little bit of a disagreement, but if you want to have a full-blown debate, that's going to cost me my time. You better hop on a Discord and give me proper content. This isn't feasible for me as a streamer to debate with someone in my comments for 2 hours. I get way better content if you come in Discord. You think the Earth is flat and you think you're not a conspiracy theorist. We'll hop in the Discord call then, buddy. Join the Discord server and we'll have a debate. Let's do it. Are you scared? You don't have to show your face. Are you scared to speak your voice? You're so entitled to your opinion and what you and you want to really hash this this so-called debate. You got to get in the Discord call. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. Doesn't make sense for me. I've given you an opportunity, a platform to do it on, and if you're not going to take it, I'm going to ignore your comments because debating someone in the comments is just retarded. It's just dumb. It's just not useful for me. We have satellite images around the Earth that if you look at them up, they're all CGI generated. You can look up, again, you can look up Operation Fishbowl. Google that. Google Operation Fishbowl. That will eventually open your mind to how the Earth is not fucking round. Yes, get on a Discord call. Way better to debate shit. You can't debate anything through chat. No, it's just dumb. Not 2 hours. I just want to ask a single question you didn't answer, but you wanted me to answer 8 questions earlier. Just hop in the Discord, bro. You said debate. If you want to debate, yo, Cookie, congrats on the verification, brother. Congrats, W verification, bro. W. But yeah, if you want to do that, you gotta hop in. You gotta give me some content. I'm not just gonna fucking yell at a YouTube chat with one person talking about the same shit over and over again. Doesn't work. That you can't have a constructive conversation. There's no proper back and forth. It's just me yelling in the midst of silence to a couple text messages on a screen. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, we're moving on. All I can say is, real. Look up Operation Fishbowl, and your mind will be open. Your mind will be open a bit more. A lot of things that we've been taught to is a lie. It's just a fact. Gravity and rotation. Oh my god. You know what? Real, I will dedicate a whole stream on Saturday when I come back from my trip to that, okay? I'm happy to do it. But we're moving on now, brother. We're moving on. I appreciate you, but we're moving on. I want to... I can answer all your questions at another time. I promise, okay? I promise if you join the Discord and you remind me, you don't just come in the chat mid-stream and go, oh, I want to do this. No. Join the Discord community, remind me, put it in the suggestion section, and I'll dedicate a segment of my stream to answering all your questions. Don't do what good old That's Wrong is doing, coming in and wanting me to explain everything via chats. Like, it just... When I have a whole stream full of dedication, if you want to organize a debate, you can hop on a Discord call and debate me that way. My time is valuable. It's not... Like, I value my time. That's just a fact. So, yeah. I'm happy to answer all your questions, brother. Okay, here's what's happening. You think that you might answer wrong or you embarrass yourself, so you won't be able to... I answered your question! You idiots! I answered your question. I told you that I don't... Your first question was, you don't believe... Here it is. Why don't you believe in evolution? I explained it. Why I don't believe in evolution. I answered your first question off the bat. Answered it. You did not want to hear it. We're going back and forth. This is ranting. This is destroying the quality of the stream. No, you didn't. I did. That's wrong. What's your Discord? Let's do it. You want to derail my whole stream? Let's do it. Hop in the Discord call. You stop running. You stop embarrassing yourself. Hop in the Discord call, you coward. Hop in. Click the link above you, and let's do it. Let's do it. I'm waiting. You keep running. It's a basic question. Shouldn't take you that much time to join a Discord call, should it? I'm waiting. Where are you, buddy? Alright. We're going to play some 2K. I need to decompress. Okie dokie. Make sure everyone drop a follow and support me as well. We are moving on to the next segment of the stream. It's going to be a short stream because after this, I've got to end and pack. I've got to pack. Dude thinks I gave up on the debate. Dude won't join the Discord call. Buddy. I believe in freedom of speech, even, you know, obviously you got to obey the terms of service of the app that you're messaging on, but I'm not going to mute you or anything. If I was really running, or if I really, like, cared of exposed or whatever, I'd just mute you. I would just remove your way of speaking. Like, I don't care. Ship disappears over the high and destroys the whole fishbowl theory. Operation Fishbowl, really, it does? So why doesn't it go off the cliff? Why doesn't it go like this? Why does it go straight? Why doesn't it dip? Why doesn't it dip? When you are on a ship, why does it not dip? Why does it not nosedive? If there's a curvature, why doesn't it fall into the curvature with the so-called gravity? It doesn't. You never see a ship go down. It goes straight on a plane. That's why you call an aeroplane a plane, because it's on a plane. It's flat. It's common sense. But your brain is just being fucking destroyed. Don't let them get to you. That's the key. It's just this guy I know, and I think it's part of it. I like giving it because it gives me more engagement. What he doesn't get is he's actually feeding my YouTube right now. You're feeding it, bro. You won't hop in the Discord. I know that you're scared, so you're not clearly fair income about it. So you're just feeding my engagement on my YouTube. I thank you for that. I really do, because YouTube cares about comments and likes. So just keep doing it. Never heard of a ship or plane falling off the earth. Exactly, because it's on a plane. If there was curvature, it would. How come we're spinning? Why isn't it spinning right now? Like, there's a lot of... I will debate this another time. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. And I'm happy to debate all this another time. I'm moving on with my stream. I will be ignoring all comments from this onwards. You've got the Discord. You can call me. You can put suggestions, videos, whatever you like. I'm not going to argue with messages anymore. You're just feeding into the troll, and if he doesn't want to chat, have a debate on Discord, ignore him, and continue with your stream. Exactly. We are spinning. If it was flat, would be fall. What? Okay. We're not getting into this. Thank you. Thank you. Real? You're real for that. Appreciate you. Alrighty, let's play some 2K. We can chat about normal things. What are you guys into? What type of content are you into usually, guys? Tell me a bit about yourselves. I'm not scared. I just don't want to download this for you. Answer the question. I won't ever talk back. I'll just leave, dude. Okay, buddy. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. God bless you. Bye. Don't care. Me ask a question. You ask a question, gets angry at me for not typing 1,000 words per second. That's what I mean. Like, that's why that's why Discord's better, because you can actually hold a constructive debate. Anyway, alrighty. Play a couple games of 2K, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. They're gonna wrap it up. Is there an update for something? I don't think there's an update for 2K. I think it was for Fortnite. Hi, Drop. How you doing, brother? How you doing, G? Oh, I'm gonna leak shit, aren't I? Don't want to leak anything. React screen. Who's the GOAT NBA player? Oh, bro, it's easy. It's MJ, bro. Grinding, what about you? Grinding also, G. Done next lol. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's good you grinding, bro. I'm going away on a trip tomorrow, and I'll be back Saturday. So I've had a couple interruptions. I've been sick, had personal things, haven't been able to grind the way I wanted to, but it's okay. Got some things coming. I've got some things I've organized. I'm in a really good headspace, and it's good to see you doing good too, High Drop. It's really good. Who do you think is a GOAT, real? Do you think it's MJ as well? You realize, bro, this guy's still going on. This is when you see an emotionally immature individual. They can't move on from a subject. Yeah, you think MJ is the GOAT? Yeah, bro. He's the GOAT. You're going on a trip on a round Earth tomorrow. Nice. Hey, man. That's wrong. You're still here. If this keeps you happy, so be it, bro. If this makes your world happy, your little world, what's going on in your life, that's all I'm here for, is to entertain. I'm not here for, and obviously to, share my opinions, but you're just here for entertainment. Everyone's here for a different cause. Someone asked me LeBron versus Curry. Well, if they're in a 1v1, LeBron's obviously going to win. Why do you think MJ's the GOAT, real? Why do you think he's the GOAT? .6-0 finals? Yeah, bro. Facts. Yeah, LeBron's going to win. Like, even if he doesn't start with ball, he's going to get rebounds. Curry will eventually miss. Curry would have to start with ball and not miss to win the 1v1. And eventually, if you do a best of 3 games, eventually he's going to miss, or eventually LeBron's going to start with ball. You know what I mean? It's nice. IRL when you go away, or personal time? It's personal time, unfortunately. Love to IRL, but it's personal time. But I will be doing IRLs when I get back, which is the pro of it all. That's what I'm going to start doing in my next era. Got a lot of content coming in. It's going to be lit. I'm really excited for when I come back. I've got some really good things lined up. Who should we go, chat? I'm thinking... Let's go the Bucks. I haven't played the Bucks. Let's go the Bucks. If I wasn't streaming on YouTube, what's it called? I'd play music. Okay, I love freedom of speech and all, but when you're spamming, you're gonna get timed out, bro. When you start ruining the quality of the stream like that, because you're being immature, like that's showing immaturity. You can't move on, bro. You need to move on. If you're just here to debate me on one subject and not actually care about,
this is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill.
The rest of my content, then clearly you don't give a fuck at all, and you're not a true one. You gotta be more like Real. Real doesn't give a fuck. Him and I disagree. He moves on. He's still here for chatting and vibing.
Green, a screen.
Look at that defense.
Kuzma. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an essential scorer.
Look at that.
It's done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Back to Antetokounmpo.
There's no way he'd be able to defend that.
Nice
Should have
D
got
from
closer.
Bridges.
W
Let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys?
What's up?
We'll find out.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Alvin! Welcome back.
Shot clock violation.
Welcome back,
Couldn't get the
Alvin.
shot off in
It's
time.
been ages, bro. How you been?
We played just
My
over
old
a
community's
minute here
back,
in the first.
baby.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that was terrible. That was
And the
terrible,
rebound
chat.
goes to Charlotte.
Terrible animation. Alvin, how are you, buddy?
Left side, Green. To the middle. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Lopez.
The OG from YouTube
He's
days.
as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Oh my God, what the
Shot
fuck?
by Lillard, no good. And here's Ball. Bridges outside. The three.
Nope.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Now here's Kuzma. Lillard with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo, right side. Antetokounmpo is doubled. He drops
Boom.
it from range.
I'm just ready to... I'm ready for the chatty
rhythm.
guy.
Kuzma really does a nice job.
Lol.
The defense
It's good to see you back, bro.
Catch and shoot jumpers.
Now here's Ball. Left side, Williams. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the
Damn
league
it.
has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball.
Fuck.
From outside the arc.
Respect the
Nails it
shot.
From beyond the arc.
Respect the shot.
Ball's got 5 now.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Kuzma outside. Here's Lopez.
Oh my God.
Grabs the board.
Lopez used to be the GOAT. What happened to him, man?
Here's Ball. He's got 5.
Lag, bro.
There's 1:40 left in the opening quarter.
Oh, fuck.
Back to Bridges. And it's
Oh,
Bridges
fuck.
with the jam.
I messed up there.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Here's Lillard.
There we go.
Uses the
Back in.
glass on the layup.
Back in the game, baby.
Right to the rim. And no
Back in the
one was
game,
there.
baby.
This early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, he was yapping about evolution. Yo, Alvin, do you remember Wicks? Do you remember who Wicks was? Do you remember Wicks? I think you were there. Maybe you were gone for that period of time. LeBron would know who it is, but it was Wicks. That's who it is. I went through. You're a moderator. You can see his chat history through the channel. That was that guy. I used to fuck with Wicks. He used to talk about a lot more things than just evolution, but he's still on about that.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
He got upset. I beat him in the debate, you know.
1:05 left in the first quarter here. Lillard with the ball.
How'd that not go in, bro?
Can't hit
He didn't
that
even
time.
contest it.
Some solid defense from Williams. Ball with it. Portis picks him up.
Get out of here, boy.
Deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lillard.
Oh my god.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
No, I don't. Yeah,
It's
fair,
the
bro.
Hornets on the break. Here's Ball.
Fuck.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Pass it up.
Ball's got 9.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels
Bang.
more in the open court than he does in the half court. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
Wicks. He's a guy that
he's
used to be my
threat
channel.
every time up the floor.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams.
How did he make that? How, bro?
Down on the shot clock.
How, man? That was good D, man.
7 seconds left in the first. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot, no good. LaMelo Ball
Fuck, bro.
getting it done for
Did
the
you answer
Charlotte
his
Hornets.
question about lice or his lying?
Opportunities,
Yes, I
leading
did.
9 points in the quarter.
I did
We're
answer
coming
that.
right back. Don't.
I did answer that. I swear to God. We went round and round and round and round the roundabout, buddy. Honestly, Alvin,
Halfway through the first half in this one.
I offered him to go on the Discord. He didn't want to
Check
come,
out the
so
scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
is what it
They've
is.
done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
It's good to see you, Alvin. It's been a long
That's
time,
the
bro.
trend.
Where you been, bro? Where have you been? You were there and then you disappeared again.
Antetokounmpo outside. The Hornets pull it in. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A.
Fuck,
It wasn't
bro.
a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization.
Fuck, bro.
New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new
Ah.
talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Bridges.
Boom.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Miller. Still no points. Ball outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
How you been, Alvin? Where you been, brother? Talk to me.
LaMelo Ball.
Been a while.
He touches the rock, Clark. You expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact.
He's yapping about
Giannis
Micro
stays
Mandela
strong.
was made up by religion.
Boy, the
to make
added
up
work in
signs
the
that
weight
seem
room
stupid. He's
for
weird.
Giannis coming into play
It's
there.
always a troll.
You
Nah, he
gotta
just
send an army to try to stop this guy.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
I don't know what happened to him. He was really good, but then I did like a evolution stream, and he just was cooked after that. He did not let that go, and he disappeared for a long time.
Williams grabs
So
the
I don't know.
Charlotte leading by
Giannis is cold, bro.
Ball right side. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Miller outside. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And they forced the shot clock violation.
Oh, he got it in too.
So both teams making
So
some
Wicks
changes
wasn't always
here.
a troll, but yeah, it is what it is, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Pass to Bridges. Ooh, good
Fuck's
finish to the
sake.
rack off a slick feed. And now a 10-point Hornet lead.
Boy, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Lillard right side. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Hornets with the rebound.
Fuck, bro.
Now here's Ball. He's got 15. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on
Hell
what
no.
constitutes
Hell no.
starting position would help players and officials.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he goes right over Yusuf Nurkic, slams it down.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Ball. Oh,
Should've
in the
blocked that.
paint.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's the way, Alvin. Don't believe in signs, brother. I love it. I love it.
And
Keep trusting
timeout
yourself,
called
bro.
Here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Keep trusting yourself, man.
1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And one. Ah,
Clark,
fuck.
we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort.
Oh, my
he
God.
gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off.
Oh
His
my
mind is very
god, that
fast,
is
and that's
ass.
an endearing quality and something
That is an
I've really
ass free throw
admired
fucking.
about his game
Why'd I play as a
throughout his
freaking
career.
Bucks, man?
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis
Oh,
plays
man.
the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game.
So the macro and micro claim.
5 to shoot. Screen by Bridges. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll
Fuck.
head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
I don't
Clark,
know,
you
bro.
look at the
I don't
scoring
know.
ability of Miles Bridges.
I don't know, man.
Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
Don't worry about
agree
it.
with that.
Does it
When
really
you think
matter on
about
the big scale of
defenders
things?
trying to slow down Miles Bridges.
Really
Most
matter.
guys are either too slow or not
I don't think it
strong
does.
enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Yep, that one goes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range.
Fuck, bro.
Here's Green. Over Lillard. And so we've reached the
Not
end
playing
of the
well,
first half
chat.
of
Not
play.
playing well.
Charlotte on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Oh my God.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his
Get that out of here, boy.
20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I
M1.
care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career.
Boy, it is so difficult not to foul Lillard. I mean, you never know exactly how to shade him defensively because he's so versatile.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Back to Bridges. Giannis with
That's
the
good
rebound.
defense, bro.
The Bucks trail by 11.
Defense, brother. Yeah, yeah.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And here's Charlotte now. Miller outside. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Bridges. No good. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Oh my God.
Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Miller.
Bang!
And Lillard gets it to go.
Yes, bro.
Now, Lillard is
Alvin, I'll answer all your questions another time, G. I'm too drained from that fucking debate.
Pass to Smith.
All I'm gonna say is what I'll say is this.
And the foul on Brook Lopez.
Do your research on where all the fossils were found. They were found in specific places and nowhere else. The museum that's supposed to hold the real dinosaur bones are all replicas. So where are the real dinosaur bones? I'll leave it at that.
He wants a few moments to
I'm dropping the subject now. I've already been through this too much. Too much. Too much now.
And here's Charlotte now. They lead by 7. Ball looks over the floor. That's tipped. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis with a ferocious take.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively. And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys. Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Shoots over Lopez. Ball no good.
That's what you need your bigs to do.
All right, Alvin, good to see you, bro.
Control the defensive glass.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Milwaukee.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
First team foul.
Ball outside. Pass to Diabate. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veterans. talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever,
Fuck, bro.
especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger
You fucked up,
players
boy.
a chance to
3
grow
away.
and contribute.
We're 3 away.
Effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Williams with the screen. Ball with it. And Lopez picks him up. Here's Diabate. It's
Fuck.
good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh my
Got a piece of
god.
it. Down low. Here's Ball. Up and in.
Fuck,
on the nail.
man.
And now it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And one.
Well, a
Oh.
foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league
What?
who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Here's Ball. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks trail by 6. Here's Lillard.
And one. Oh.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Here's Lillard to the paint. Trent for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Green. The shot's good.
I like him.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Fuck.
Stolen by Ball. Down low. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Green. And now a 7-point Hornet lead.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Count that bucket. Portis has got his first basket.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
The 3 from Ball. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Charlotte on top, up 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Charlotte leading by 5. Miller with it to the inside.
There's no way, bro.
Passion. Gibson plays with a real fire inside, an aggressive dunker.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Bang.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
To the middle. Gibson down low. Pass to Miller. From 13. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Gibson engaged and attacking on offense. When he's active like that, he draws the foul.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Charlotte leading by 7. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Miller. Back to Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte, no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, down low, the Greek Freak.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Hits
Fuck's
the
sake.
trifecta. And the Hornets lead by 6.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Out to Bridges. Antetokounmpo
That's a
grabs
miss
the
that we
board.
needed.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. 4-point game. The floater.
Fuck.
That shot off the mark. And here's Charlotte now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
On the wing, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Pass to Lopez. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. For 3, here's Lillard. Hornets with the rebound. Miller left side. Here's Diabate. Ball outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ball's got 24 points.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. So both teams changing it up here. Now Ball. Oh, LaMelo using his length.
Boy, Ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. There's 57 seconds left to play in the 4th. Ball outside. And so they foul intentionally.
Team foul.
And here's ball. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul. And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. No good on the quick 3. And they go to the intentional fouls.
Fuck, bro.
4th team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The second effort. Money.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. And now we've got it.
All right, chat. Good stream, short stream. Got some clips there. Yeah, it was decent. It's decent. I'll be back Saturday. Gonna enjoy my little time off. Should be nice. Ugh. But yeah. W stream, good stream. W to everyone out there. W chat. Make sure to drop a follow. Follow me on all social.